The volcano, which at its peak was pumping 500 tons of ash into the atmosphere every second, has changed. For a while today, it was putting out a lower column of debris, one where the ash drops closer to home, giving parts of Iceland an apocalyptic look. But for air travel, ash here is good because it isn't here, over Europe and the North Atlantic. New predictions show the ash cloud receding tonight and into tomorrow so that air corridors can be gradually opened. Authorities will designate 3 zones: an open zone where flights will be allowed, a caution zone where some planes can fly at designated altitudes, and an off-limits or no-fly zone. But the plan only works if the volcano cooperates.
There's a likelihood that we have finished with the worst of the explosive eruption with the high column, but we can't guarantee it.
No guarantees, but for tens of thousands of stranded passengers, misery may finally give way to hope.
We've literally spent more time traveling than we were in Venice.
The new rules come after furious complaints from the airlines that the blanket shutdown was an overreaction.
I've called it a European mess. Why? Because we did not focus on figures and facts.
The argument now is about how much volcanic ash the modern jet engine can tolerate, how much fine dust and minute pieces of glass can be sucked in the front end and not melt under the extreme heat and pressure inside here to gum things up so that the exhaust gases, the thrust, stops coming out here. We know that large amounts of ash can stop jet engines. The airlines are arguing this is not an all-or-nothing proposition. The ash cloud will be monitored even more closely as the planes start to fly. This air travel crisis, like the cloud, is just changing shape. And the situation is still very much in flux. The latest air traffic bulletin says that the cloud is shifting again and that the announced lifting of restrictions in some areas will be reevaluated overnight. Katie?
Mark Phillips at Heathrow Airport in London. Thank you, Mark.